Hey folks, it's me, a Micro Football Collector, and in this video I will be sharing with you the Microstars Collectors Club figures that you got when you signed up to the official Microstars membership club. So here's a bit of side information to this official club for Microstars as well. Microstars was a popular early 2000 figures line of these Microstars, so these little figurines of the popular footballers in the chocolate eggs, the power pods. And you could sign up for this official club for just £12 UK, £20 the rest of the world. And you get stuff like bonus posters, you get newsletters throughout the year, and you know the main one, what you get was these exclusive figures, which I did sign up for, and I got these figures because I was a massive mark for Microstars. So the first figure I want to share with you today is Ruud van Nistelrooy, Van the Man, the United man, you know, Manchester United legendary striker. And this is Ruud in his Holland kit. I think this would be the Holland away kit, this one. And it's a great figure. I'm pretty sure this is, I don't think they did like a variant of this particular figure in the home kit. I know like other players have had like home and away, but I think this one was only in the away kit of this international figure. They did do a Man United figure of Ruud in this very same stance, I believe, so it was just obviously a change up on the kit, but I think it's a really good one to have. And you think around this time, Ruud van Nistelrooy was one of the most popular strikers in the world, probably. He's, you know, a great striker for United when they were winning everything, and this is a really great figure. And I think it's a really good likeness to Ruud van Nistelrooy as well. So figure number 2 is another Netherlands Holland player, and we have the midfielder Edgar Davids. Is it Edgar Davids or Edgar? I always forget I think it's Edgar Davids, isn't it? But this for me was a highly sought after Microstar figure I really wanted at the time, especially seeing this. I don't know whether I'm pretty sure, because I know they have, talking about variants, they have a Davids in the home kit, which I have upstairs, but I think that was maybe released maybe the series after this was announced, because they had like series with the Microstars. It was like series 1, series 2, and they'd be like released every season, or every maybe first half of the season, the second half of the season. But I do have the home kit of Davids as well. But this, just, you know, he was such a iconic player, and I think just the look of him with the glasses on, obviously it's very rare. I've never seen a player ever since that would wear glasses, and I think he had some sort of eye condition. I'm not too sure what eye condition he had, but he used to wear glasses, and he was a great player, terrific midfielder. I always remember, I think he played for Juventus. That's what I was a big fan of him then. I remember because I think it was like 2003 as well. I think this was around the same time when this series was released and these exclusive figures came out. This is when he was on the FIFA cover, I believe, and it was the first time he had like the glasses on in a FIFA game. I think it was pretty sure it was FIFA 2003. And that game was kind of like a very big game changer in the FIFA series as well. But I'm running off on a tangent here. I'm going off on a different road. But this is a great figure, a great Microstar. I think it's awesome. I think the detail is great. And it just really encaptures what Davids looked like as a footballer. And it's just a great figure from Microstars. Next up, we have Thierry Henry in the French away kit here. Again, I think this is a figure, Henry has been done a few times, I think, and I think this is probably a repaint of one of his Arsenal kits. I don't know whether he had a French home kit, I'm not too sure on this, but this is again, I'll be honest, I'm not an Arsenal fan, I'm a Man United fan, so, but I can respect Thierry Henry as a player, a terrific striker. It does look like him, but I think in a way it's not like it. The likeness of this is not, I don't know, it's not, I think like, did he have a goatee then? It looks like he's got like a little goatee on this figure, and I can't really remember him having that goatee. Maybe there's an image out there where he looks exactly like this. I think think of Henry as well as having no hair on the top of his head, like a bald man. Because I think maybe in later seasons he must have started shaving his head. I think for me, I just can't remember him with hair on his head now, and it kind of looks weird seeing him with a head of hair. But he definitely did have hair at some point, and maybe the likeness is pretty good. I just can't really. I don't know. I think there's better figures out there. I don't think it's particularly one of the best figures, but it is cool that you got it in your Microstars figure, Collectors Club figures, and you know, it was again another good one, a popular striker at the time, popular player, not super unique, probably similar to Rio Ferdinand Microstar to be fair, but yeah, another great one in the collection here. Now, talking about unique figures, we had David's before with the glasses on, but this one for me is a really unique figure. Ronaldo, the original, the OG Ronaldo, not the Cristiano Ronaldo, the Brazilian striker Ronaldo from the early 2000s. One of the best strikers from like the late 90s, early 2000s. Ronaldo played for the likes of Real Madrid, was it Inter Milan? I think he might have played for both Milan clubs. Superb striker, but this is, what's unique about this, it's the haircut. Look at this. This, I believe, was from his haircut from the 2002 World Cup. I think, was it in South Korea, was it maybe, if I remember it rightly? But this was his haircut. This is not a joke. That is what his hair was like. And I mean, I think it's a haircut most people could probably try and pull off. Maybe if you're bald, maybe it's going to be a bit harder. But maybe it's saying that you could probably, I mean, just like draw it on the front of your head. I'm bald, I could probably do that maybe. But yeah, such a, I think I love it because it's such a unique figure, and it really does, when you've got a player who's, similar like Beckham, you know, Beckham had a lot of different hairstyles over the years, and that was incorporated into the Microstars. And when they do something like this, it's such a bizarre haircut, and they put it in a figure, and they just do it so well. It just makes me just go, wow, that is awesome. They nailed it, absolutely nailed this figure, and it's a superb. You know, to get this in the Collectors Club, I think it's like the right thing to do, put this in the Collectors Club, because a lot of people would have wanted this figure. This one and David's would have been highly sought after. Me personally, I really wanted both of those figures, and I'm glad I got them. So now we have the first and only defender in the Microstars Collectors Club that you received as a bonus figure, and it's Rio Ferdinand in the third away kit of Manchester United. And as you can see here, this is the blue away kit, and obviously you probably noticed this by now, but all of these figures are gold, you know, bases for all these figures. They were all gold bases. And, you know, Ferdinand was a massively popular defender, a really good defender as well for United. And it was good to see, because we had, I mean, this Collectors Club, there was the figures you got, the 7 figures, they were a mix of internationals and club players. And this is one where you're getting a club player, obviously Ronaldo, he was in the away kit of Brazil. Van Nistelrooy, Davids, they were in the Holland kit, the away kit. And now this one is Rio Ferdinand in the, you know, the away kit, the third kit, if you like, of Manchester United. And it's, you know, I don't think it is probably one of the best, like the likeness. I don't think the likeness is great, I'll be honest with you. It's not like spot on, but you can, I think if you put this next to like another Microstar who's maybe got a bald head, I think you could probably say, yeah, that's Ferdinand. I just don't think, compared to some other players where they really get it spot on, I think this is maybe one that they didn't really get, like, it's not a 10 out of 10 figure, but it's still cool to have him in your collection because he was a big player, a big name player, and a hugely popular player around that time of the release of these figures. So I'm really glad I got it. As a United fan, it's great to have him in the collection in this kit. So the next player in the Microstars Collectors Club is Robbie Keane, the I think an Irish striker. Was he Northern Ireland or Republic? I'm not too sure, but this is him in the Tottenham away kit. This possibly could have been the away kit or the second away kit. I'm not too sure. It doesn't actually say on the. Actually, no, it just says Spurs away kit, this one, so it doesn't say it's like the third away. It is just the away strip for Spurs here. But, you know, he was big, you know, not one of the best strikers in the world, but I suppose he was a Premier League striker who was fairly popular. This one, just looking at this now, actually, I I don't know what this is. There's like a bit of, I think maybe, I don't know if that was like that originally, but you can see on the base of the figure, it's like a bit of like a dark stain on the gold. Maybe that's just, you know, like 20 years, 15, 20 years worth of dirt. I mean, I keep these as clean as I can and nice boxed up quite well. I suppose it's not too bad, but all the other ones seem okay. Maybe that's just a paint job issue when it was initially painted. Not the end of the world, but because it's not particularly one. I used to have them on display, these figures. All my Microstar, well, not all the Microstar. I used to have like the England team displayed, and then I'd change it sometimes, but like United players up. To be honest, yeah, Robbie Keane would not be a player I would put up. He's just not a player I'd be wanting on my wall or in a collection. But I think for Spurs fans, he's, you know, it was great. It's kind of a bit of a weird choice, really, because even though Spurs, I think 2004, Spurs started when they got like the likes of Defoe, Carrick and stuff like that. They started to get a bit better and they were a bit more of a popular team. They had a really decent squad, but Robbie Keane just seems like a bit of an odd choice personally. Even looking back now, I think there could have been better. I think like Defoe or someone like that would have been a bit more popular. Let me know, what player would you have picked out of the Spurs squad for this? Well, I probably would have went for another team completely different, but they went for Tottenham, they went for Robbie Keane. He must have had some popularity for them to pick him. But yeah, this is the Robbie Keane figure, the Robbie Keane Microstar. So now we go to the final player of the Microstars Collectors Club, the players that you signed up for, and then you got these beautiful players, the beautiful bonus Microstars to add to your collection. And this last one is Dennis Bergkamp, the great Premier League striker. Dennis Bergkamp, Arsenal legend, and this is in the Arsenal away strip. I really like this away strip as well. This is got the O2, because O2 came after Dreamcast, isn't it? I think it was Dreamcast and then the O2 kit. And I love this blue figure. I think it's really nice. I think the hair is great. You know, really got I think the lightness to Dennis Bergkamp as well is a really good lightness personally. I really like this. This is great as well. Just I mean, they had the home kit as well, so you had that variant. It was the same figure. This was a repaint here. I don't know whether this was the first one or they did the Arsenal home kit, Dennis Bergkamp. Maybe this was in the same series. It's probably the same series, to be fair. But yeah, great Microstar, this one. I think it really looks good. I think for any Arsenal fan, this was a must. Along with Thierry Henry, you had to have these two in a Microstars collection. They were just such like icons, legends of Arsenal, of the Gunners. And yeah, I'm even as a football fan, like I said, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I think to have Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry Henry is a really good idea, and I think it makes perfect sense to have them involved and have them as Microstars. Great figure. I think it's a really good choice as well, having an Arsenal player and Dennis Bergkamp as one of the figures in this Collectors Club to get more people signing up for it, because they must have had a lot of people signing up just because of him alone. Such a great player. But that's the last player we're discussing here. So if you enjoyed this video today, please do drop it a like and leave a comment below of some of your favourite Microstars in this collection. And let me know, were you a part of this Microstars Collectors Club? I'll be honest, this is something I completely forgot about until opening up my collection and just looking at the leaflets on this. But did you sign up for this as well? Let me know as well. I'm going to have to find out a bit deeper on this, whether if you signed up for later years, did you get more additional bonus figures along the way? Was there more? I can't remember whether I did sign up for more over the years. I honestly can't. I'd have to look back and do a bit more research. But let me know if you know that answer straight away, so I don't have to dig deep. But yeah, what's your favourite Microstar out of these 7 Microstars here? I think I've got to go with David's is probably my favourite. Second is Ronaldo. Such a superb Microstars here. The lightness is great as well. But yeah, these are awesome. But yeah, let me know your thoughts of these Microstars, folks, and I will see you next time for another video on Micro Football Collector.